We are headed out the door. We're about to go vote. So I know this is something Jackie's excited. What did you say we were going to save the world?
I don't know.
Change the world? I forget. She's very excited about voting this election season. I'm usually on top of these things, just less enthusiastic. Anyway, I'll keep you informed of how the lines are and all that fun stuff. We went to early vote twice, and the lines were so long, it was like, screw this, because usually on election day, we don't have much trouble. We'll see what kind of trouble we get into today. All right, we're here. Jackie's making noise.
Sorry.
And there's no line going out the door. The early voting place, the line went for like 100 yards. So I have a good feeling we're going to walk in and walk out. We'll see. We've got our vote things all prepared. We're going to go do it. So we voted. We have the stickers. Even Colin has a sticker back there. Yeah. They give those things out to anybody. But it went really well. There were no lines. They were super well organized. It was super polite. It was in a church and people were quiet like it was a church. And there's a group out front like to make sure your voting experience is good. And first I looked at them cross-eyed like, you know, is it some sort of vote suppression technique? But not that I can tell. They just seem like really good people. And everyone... facilitated and got out of your way. It's exactly what you'd want in a voting place. Thoughts?
Yes. Well, I was in there and Colin was talking to me and they came over to make sure I wasn't on a phone.
Okay.
So it was like, oh.
So I don't know what that's... But anyway...
I don't think you're allowed to be talking to anybody.
Yeah, I know you can't take selfies, so we're kind of outside the voting polling place. But yeah, it's over there and they were great. So let's move on.
Now we wait.
Tonight we find out the scoop. It won't be in this vlog, I don't think, but I guess you'll know ahead of me because this vlog will be... And I don't know what... I'm silly me. Let's get food.
Okay.
Right now, I'm editing yesterday's video. Dan, that took a long time to edit. The video was 40 minutes long. It doesn't even include the stuff I cut out. I think I talked about my tractor for 10 minutes. It's like, this has got to go. Let's get going. So regular viewers know this is our guest house, which Jackie and Colin use as a schoolhouse. And they're doing homeschool stuff right now.
Yes.
What are we doing?
We're finishing up our math workbook. We're doing some drills. Just going over subtraction, remembering to borrow. We did
I like that thing.
Have to borrow.
Did he get it right?
Yes, but he didn't have to borrow.
Oh. He's on easy mode.
Yeah, that one was easy. Shh, don't do that.
That's a little... Alright, so Colin's slightly crazy. Tried to scare me. Anyway, they're doing schoolwork. And Hope came over too. I don't know why.
Hey, Hope! Hey,
but she's sorting out the mail.
Focus.
Alright, I need to do some math stuff. The problem is with this gas. See? I have a few gallons of mixed gas. It's for my paramotor. And my old paramotor took gas at a mix ratio of 50 to 1. 50 parts gas for every part oil. My new one, it will take 40 to 1, but during the break-in period, it takes it 33 to 1. So I need to measure how much I have now and add enough oil to change the ratio from 50 to 1 to 33 to 1. And fortunately the math isn't that hard, I've been thinking about it. I just need to add like enough oil that would change the ratio by 17 to 1. So first step, let's measure how much we have. All right, so it was 24 pints. Pints is not a measurement I use all the time. I never cook, but I need that converted to gallons. And here's my next step. Hey Siri, how many gallons is 24 pints?
It's 3 gallons.
Thank you. 3 gallons. Alright, the next problem I have is my little ratio tool. Hopefully you can read this. It doesn't cover 3 gallons. It's 2.5, 2, 1.5, and 1 gallons. But there's a solution for this too. Instead of mixing 3 gallons at a ratio of 17 to 1, I'll mix 1.5 gallons at a ratio of about 8 to 1, and I'll be all set. Or, what would it be, 7? It'd be 8.5 to 1. So, I'll do that. Not bad for public school. All right, I have to do some math here, and hopefully I can get this right. First step. Siri, convert 24 pints into gallons.
It's 3 gallons.
3 gallons, okay. Convert 3 gallons into liters.
It's 11.36 liters.
Let's start there. So what the deal is I need to make the ratio of my gas to oil right. All right. Divide 11.36 by 50.
It's 0.2272.
Divide 11.36 by 33.
About 0.3442.
Oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. Subtract 0.3442 with 0.2272.
The answer is about 4.2424 times 10 to the negative 5th power.
Mistakes were made. Let's do this one by hand. 0, 1, 1, 1. We need to add that many liters to our ratio to convert it from a 51 to a 33-to-1 ratio, which will be the break-in for my new paramotor. All right, I don't know if you can read that, but that's 100 cc. So I just went to the next graduation there, and that should be about right. I do see now that there are, oh, that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. So we'll take this, we'll add it to the gas. In theory, you shake that up, and it's mixed properly for my next paramotor. Woot woot. So I was thinking about how I was going to edit all that together, and I think I might leave it in there and just talk about what happened. What happened is I solved it the wrong way, and then I poured out, like I measured out the amount of oil I thought I had to add. And this is something I taught my daughter. It didn't pass what I call the sniff test. You know, it just didn't smell right. Like, ever take a math test or do a math homework sheet and the answers are like x equals 4, y equals 9, x equals 4, x equals 7, and then you get like, you know, x is 0.197428, and you're like, you know, it seems like this is the kind of one where all the answers are whole numbers. It could be 0.417928 or whatever it is I just said, but it's probably wrong. It doesn't smell right. And when I was measuring out the oil, I was like, this just seems like too much. This, like, it doesn't smell right. It doesn't seem like that, like it would take this much. And I started working out other ratios, and the way I was solving it, like changing it from 51 to 49 to 1 would have meant adding a gallon of oil. So I was like, oh, I'm just doing this wrong. So then I thought it through and I did it a different way, and I think I got it right. I don't know. I just wanted to share that this doesn't smell right, the sniff test concept with you guys, because it applies all over the place, you know? Deals that are too good to be true. Yeah, people that don't seem to be operating in their own best interests. I mean, it happens sometimes, but just make sure things smell right before you enter into it. And I'm glad I just took a minute and I was like, this doesn't seem right, and got it right in the end. So now I need to upload that video I edited a while back. I'm sure it's late. It's not, whatever. I haven't uploaded a video in weeks. No one's expecting it. It'll be fine. Jackie and I have this thing about who the best fire starter is. We're each convinced that it's ourselves, and it's me though.
He lies.
It's totally me. She gave this a go. No luck. I'll check back in on this in a minute or two after the master worked his magic, and we'll see how it looks.
Completely dead when I did it. Just hot with some warm coals. Mm-hmm. You had some flames in there. You're a filthy liar. And if you get them.
I'm the better fire starter. You'll see. I'll show you. Dinner tonight is chicken marsala, something like that. Marsala. Jackie said it took 6 hours to make. Now, it's not all like literally standing over it, but 6 hours of cooking. I hope it's good. I don't know what it looks like on camera, because this sunset is outrageous. It is really good. More than we can say for the chicken, right?
Yeah, I think it's like the kind of chicken that you go to events and you're like, oh, I'll eat this. And you don't love it. And I think that was it.
Yeah.
I think it was a different chicken I liked, and I have to ask my friend about it and see what she thinks.
But the sunset.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank God for the sunset, because the chicken didn't do it.
All right. I think my fire's working. I'll show you.
Somebody had the TV old man loud.
So the fire is kicking, but I opened the door and I have to move this log so I can shut the door. Check this out. These gloves give you superpowers. Best purchase ever. Oh, and by the way, the fire is rocking. This fire is so good. If the devil saw this, he'd be like, dude, you should run hell.
He threw something in there to make it.
That's a lie.
You did.
That's a lie. It's not true.
Fire starter. Okay, bye.
Well, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. The girls are on the couch along with Colin, hard scoping election results, and they're watching some crazy show on TV. That's the end of my day. How we doing, Jackie? Is your guy winning or losing?
It is too close to call.
Too close to call. Well, you guys know and we don't. So, Trump or Hillary? It is just after midnight. Fox News has called Wisconsin for Trump. And, I mean, it looks like Trump is winning. I've been staring at electoral maps for weeks now. And, you know, I can tell you the different paths to victory for different people. And Trump is winning Pennsylvania. I don't know if he'll take it or not. But if he has Wisconsin and North Carolina and Ohio and Florida, I mean, you guys know as you're watching this that he already won. At this point, for us, he's about to win. It's clear. I tried so hard to get Jackie's reaction on film. I'm like, come on, honey, don't you see? Don't you like want this? We'll capture it. It'll be a thing forever. It'll be cool. People want to see. She's not in the mood for it. She's angry and she's disappointed in America. She's heartbroken. She's a little heartbroken that, like in her head, this is a win for misogyny. This is a win for bigotry. This is a win for poor planning. This is a win for lying and over-promising, over-planning, and you know, actions and bullet points, and that's what's happening between her ears. Me, I voted for Hillary, but I really hated them both. So, you know, one's incompetent and one's corrupt. Take your pick. That was my mindset, and I chose corrupt. But when she lost, you know, I didn't get the one I chose, but whatever. So, yeah, I guess I'm gonna wrap this. President Trump. In brighter news, my paramotor should come tomorrow, and I'm very excited about that. That's a big deal for me. I hope I get a break in the weather. I hope the forecasts improve. They're not great right now. And yeah, stock markets are tanking. I bet I lost $100,000 on this fucking Trump victory already. But whatever. All right, so that's today's vlog. A big day for us, big day for America. I hope that that it works out awesome. We'll see.
Yeah, multi-million-dollar deals got $1 million deal. When I was younger, I would wonder how $1 million feel. And for real, it feel like I ain't even broke a seal. Cause when you drop hits, they want you to pick up the bill. Now my life is in Maryland, my heart is in Chicago. New York state of mind, but out LA, man, that's where I go. When I need to lay this shit down. So much on my mind, that's the reason I'm spitting now.